What is up, y'all? How we all doing today? I think this stream should be open. So yeah, today we're gonna play some chess. Should be relatively short stream, and then I intend on streaming again later tonight. So yeah, should be some fun. Let me try and open up the chat so I can talk to you guys here. All right. Sweet. All right, cool. Everything should be all good now. Oops. Okay. Cool. So yeah, feel free to say whatever in the chat, and let's get into this game. So I'm 1263, relatively close to my real rating. So yeah, let's try and push it up to a new all-time high. All right, keep it simple. Start with e4. Highly recommend that to all players that don't study that much theory. Just play e4. What did Bobby Fischer say about that? Best by test, I think. Yeah, just play e4 with white men. If you're not, you know, like 1600 plus. Let's go. Actually, not sure how I want to go about this. Actually, not entirely sure. Let's just go for... Oh, man. Actually, hold on. Let's just take it. Looking for this. So, like, oh, whoop. Like this, and then like this, probably. You could take with the queen here. Okay. But yeah, then we just have the knight move. Alright, he's probably going to play something like this or something silly. Let's see. Let's see. Game just started, though. Game just started. Alright. Really? That's not very kind of you. Sure. Sure. Why not? Although I'm realizing... Okay, yeah. I was going to say, like, this, and then this could cause me problems over here. So, actually, might not have been the best move there. Let's go for this now. And probably just castle. Okay. Relatively normal position. Yeah, let's go ahead and castle. All right. Let's apply pressure to the king here. And now do we want to take this or not? I'm going to go with yes. Okay. Can take this pawn as well. Since the bishop is pinned, it's no longer pinned. Could go for this. That doesn't seem that good, though. Well, actually, not that bad. Looking at this square, defense the pawn. Can't be pushed out by pawns as well. Actually, yeah, this probably is fine. But yeah, pretty slow game here at the start. Got some open lines to play with. Okay. Interesting move from the opponent here. I don't want to waste too much time. So... Well, hold on. There's some tricks, I think. So what about this? Well, okay, so the only thing I'm looking at right is the bishop would be hanging if we can kick the queen away. Obviously, like, we can just, like, sacrifice for it. That doesn't really do anything, though, I don't think. You know what, though? Okay. Because he's probably just going to move here next move. Let's just go here. This prepares this idea. But I guess it doesn't fully work, does it now? Because it would be like this. Oh, actually, no. I guess it does. I mean, you can just go here. Let's see, though. I don't think this is a bad square for my queen, so whatever. Also defends the pawn here so we can, like, jump in with the knight. I think we're doing fine. Let's see what he goes for, though. Alright, just want to fix that. Alright. Yeah, he just moves the rook over. Okay, so at this point, well, let's just go here. I think this is totally fine. Tempos the queen. Potentially even sit on this square, but we'll probably end up like losing this pawn if we do that. Okay. He's trying to get cheeky with me here. Okay, I was just looking at some certain ideas. I think the best idea is probably... Oh, well, no, then we lose the pawn. What about, like, this? Is this bad? Let's go here. Things are going to get a little spicier, so we got to really pay attention. We don't want to blow any pieces here. All right. If he trades... whoops. If he trades, I'm just going to have to take back. And then, well, actually, could go for, like, this first. But then that reroutes his knight to attack this square, so maybe not. Yeah, this is a bit of a complicated position here. I'm also liking this idea with the knight. Let's see, though. Let's see. This isn't bad either. Oh, but then that would that hate my knights. In the future, like, potentially like this. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Seems like he's taking a think. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, we just kind of have to take that back. I don't think I want to trade the rooks right now. Let's see. It would be really nice if I could hang on to this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, though. I think our queen might be in a precarious situation here as well. And our knight. Yeah, because we don't want to end up losing this knight for some reason, so. Okay, so... There is an idea here, because this knight is overloaded, right? So, like, takes back, something like this, maybe? Or do we go for this right away, but then how do we defend the pawn? Jump in. Or this move even? I'm gonna push my pawn. The bishop can just take it. Maybe I should have gone here first. That's okay. That's okay. Not the end of the world to lose a pawn. Yeah, okay. I think the idea didn't quite work there. I think he probably should just take that with the bishop. But we'll see what he goes for here. I think I definitely should have played this first. Okay, so he doesn't. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm a little bit stuck here. A little bit stuck. Kind of struggling to figure out what I should do. I really want to play this. I think I'm just going to do that. Alright. Yeah, and he takes with the bishop. Okay. I think we got to start trying to get in here with the rooks. This might be a mistake. Let's see. But watch out for this queen. Obviously our rooks see this square, but oops. If I bring this other one over, hangs this pawn. I'm wondering if it's worth it or not to do that. And of course we're putting pressure on this bishop as well, which is good. Okay, so I didn't realize I completely missed this. Hopefully that'll be there at the next move. I think it has to be because, well, no, because if he just goes here, yeah, all right, that was a mistake. How long was that just there for? Okay, so he doesn't see it. Yeah, that was a mistake for sure. So let's go for it now. Definitely should have seen that earlier. That's okay. If takes, well, no, if takes, then we just take his queen. So he has to react to us. All right. Missed a fork there for a couple moves. My bad. It seems like my opponent missed it too, though. And this should really help us out because we should win an exchange and hopefully push this to the end game and then win. If I don't blunder anything, is kind of the plan. All right, we'll see what he does though. Doesn't really have many good squares for his queen. Okay, he goes for that, which is interesting. I'm trying to find a safe square for my queen, so I don't just keep on taking checks. What about just taking the bishop? Is that bad? I don't think that's bad. Let's take the bishop. All right. I think we've just won a piece here. Let's see. I think that was a good move, though. Because he can take us, but we can take him. And now we're up a bishop. Let's see what he goes for here. Okay, just going to trade it. And yeah, we should just be up a minor piece now, which is obviously quite good. Okay. Definitely feeling a little better now about the position. It's still definitely not over, far from over. I normally would just trade this, but I think my rook is pretty good being here, so let's probably target his pawns, I think. Not sure which one is better to target. I'm just going to go here for now. And obviously no back ranks. It doesn't look like his knight is really doing anything either. Can't go to any of these squares, so. Alright. Yeah, this should be clean. We're just gonna have to clean up some pawns here. And should be relatively clean. So now I think we go here. And should be winning these pawns. I mean, is this. So, I don't know. Let's see, though. Yeah, so he's going to go for that. So, do I want to do anything other than what I just showed, though? I don't think so. I think this makes the most sense. Just keep applying pressure. Should win these pawns. We are bleeding a little bit of time here. We have more time than him, but something to keep in mind. Because I don't want to get into a time scramble when I'm in a winning position. I want to just kind of slowly, methodically secure a win here. Would push us up to 1,300. Another live stream. Good to see you back. Yeah, so for this, I'm just going to take... He's probably just going to try and stack on me. I think that's fine. I'll end up winning another pawn. I mean, we'll trade here. Okay. Okay. It's definitely something I wasn't aware of. Okay. Yeah, I see that this might not be good for me. Okay. We're gonna give him his piece back, but we're gonna win all these pawns. So, slight mistake for me, I think, but I think we'll be okay. So, like this, yeah. And then he'll take this back, and then I'll win this pawn. Alright. So, yeah, so a little bit of a slight mistake, but we've essentially traded our, trading being up a piece for being up 3 pawns, which I think actually is going to end up being better for us, because these are just going to push now, and I don't think there's anything he can really do about it. So, let's just start pushing. Yep. It's kind of waiting for that. Let's go... Let's go here. I think trading the knights would be good here. Just simplifies it a little bit. Should make it an easier win. And I'm fine having double pawns here. If he trades, this should just be relatively simple conversion. Okay, he doesn't. That's okay too. I think we just keep pushing up the board. I don't really see a reason not to. Okay. Should be relatively smooth. Do you prefer to trade pieces or wait to take a larger one and not trade? It kind of depends. Let me, hold on, I want to think about where I want to go here. I think we're just going to lock the knight in. So when I'm up material like this, I want to trade pieces because it just means there's less for my opponent to do to cause me complications. But when I'm down material, you don't want to trade is like a general rule of thumb. Okay, so, because he's kind of getting in now. You see what I'm saying? Like his knight and rook are like adding complications to the position rather than just pushing. I think I can still just push though. So yeah, we're gonna keep pushing our pawn until he makes us not, pretty much. It should be fine. Like we have 3 as well, so we can sack a couple. Yeah, I just gotta be aware of this time. There's no bonus time, so I have a minute left to convert this. Like I said, it should be relatively simple, but I just gotta pay attention is all. Yeah, and he's running out of time for me. Okay, so he's gonna stack his knight. That's just gonna make this easier. Just gonna make this quite easier. So let's just go here. Make sure there's no back rank. Actually, let's just bring the knight back. Defense back rank. All right, let's go here. And it should be smooth sailing now. Yeah, he just resigns. All right, nice. That got us exactly to 1,300. Pretty good. Oh, whoops. Let's go and jump into another game. Play online. All right. Exactly 1,300. Let's go. Nothing to sneeze at there. Looking for this. Cool. Really glad he's playing e4 because I was trying to learn to play g6, the Grunfeld, against d4, and I honestly just don't remember the theory that well, so I don't really want to play it right now. So, yeah. Okay, from here, let's just go with this King's Indian kind of idea. And wait, this is completely fine, right? Whoops. Like this, and then can't remember the full line. I think just going like to the outside is fine, right? Isn't that fine? I'm trying to remember. Sure. All right. He's probably gonna kick me out. We'll see though. No, he doesn't. Okay, so let's just castle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the knight is fine on the square. Okay, so from this position, I think it's probably time for this move. Unless we want to double fianchetto here. It's probably fine as well. But yeah, these are probably going to be some tougher games because this is actually my real rating. I'm rated 1300, so yeah, be a little bit tougher games here. Let's just go for the fianchetto, like we were saying. Might even drop the knight back here because of that. Either way, our knight's fine though. It can live on e8 for a little while. And we'll try and make some progress into this position here. Yeah, with this move here, d5. Just break up the center a little. Okay, I think he's wasting a little bit of moves here, so you know what though, we can't go for this right away. Or well, I guess we could. Yeah, I guess we can. So let's go for this now. And if he pushes, I'm probably gonna end up on e8. Because I don't want to block my queen's line of sight from this pawn. But I'd prefer if he takes. Yeah, okay. So now I'm gonna take back. Probably we might see a trade here. That's fine. But yeah, really slow position here. Not a lot going on. So, I mean, those are always the dangerous games. That's when you end up like just missing something and getting in trouble. How long have I been playing chess? My whole life, actually. I used to be in chess club in elementary school. It was pretty fun, but if you're wondering, probably don't let the other kids know that aren't in chess club that you are. Just save you save you some headache. Let's see. I might just. I'm trying to think of where I should put the queen here. Just trying to think. I might just go here. Let's go for that. Yeah. Thankfully, when I was growing up, chess wasn't really like looked down upon as like a nerdy thing. But I mean, I definitely had some jokes coming my way. All right. At this point, might go for like this. This is tough. I'm just trying to think this through. You know? Not entirely sure what we should be doing here. Actually, this looks okay. Frees up the bishop line of sight here. Yeah, this looks pretty good, right? So now, yeah, this moves in. I think we're gonna just come on back, and threaten checkmate. He's gonna block it, but I think it's worth threatening it. And we got some really nice open diagonals for our bishops, which is kind of the point of fianchettoing them. All right. All right, I gotta focus though, because this is a really even, slow position. Anyone's game right now. Definitely anyone's game. My bishops do look better than his, though, for sure. Right. These are kind of staring at nothing. But, well, this rook wouldn't be good if it wasn't clogged. So, yeah, definitely a lot of uncertainty in the position, I'd say. But yeah, we're looking for this. Probably get like this or this. Actually, yeah, we're probably just going to get this from that. So I don't know if that's actually what we want. Yeah, because if we go, if we go here, he's just going to go, oh my gosh, the arrows. He's just going to go here, and I think that only helps him and doesn't help me. So I think we'll hold off on that for now. Probably bring the rooks. Actually, let's go like this rook here and this rook here, I think, is where I think the rooks want to be. I think this one wants to be here, this one wants to be here. There's probably going to be our next moves. Always eyeing this pawn as well if his rook moves away. And of course the queen is eyeing this square, but can't do anything about that right now. Probably won't be able to in the future, really. So, okay, I think we have an interesting idea here. Oh my gosh, I'm a little, I'm going a little too fast on the arrows here. So I think this should be fine for me. Get a tempo on the rook, pick up the pawn. And then we can reroute as well. Okay, no. Yeah, I did not think about that. I think we like our bishop. I don't think I want to trade it. So let's just come on back. It seems completely fine. Yeah, it's going to be a relatively slow game here. So I think it's important also to stay up on the clock. Okay, he just comes back as well. Could go for a draw here. I don't think I want that. Let's put our rook here. And we're going to go for these two. Half open files. Usually good spots to put rooks. How do you plan your moves ahead and try to win their pieces? That's honestly like that's the $1 million question, right? Like that's the hardest thing about chess. One of the easiest ways is to count with the arrows. So like that's a good move, I think. Oh, actually, that might end up losing my bishop. Okay, well, we can just do something else. Let's trade this, though. So, yeah, my bishop is hanging right now, so let's go for... Because, like, if this, and I think that that's just losing a bishop. So, let's not do that. Let's go here. I think here's fine. Okay. Might have to block this even. Might have to block that pawn with the bishop. But yeah, how do I play my moves ahead? It's hard. I mean, that's a hard question to answer. I mean, eyeing certain targets. So, for instance, these two pawns are weak pawns. They're both defended right now, but I'm keeping my eye on them. You know, make sure you have open lines for long range pieces. Like my two bishops here are in well-placed spots, and then you try to see what your opponent gives you, really. Always, obviously, the point is to attack the king, so you always want to be keeping that in mind. But, yeah, that is the $1 million question. All right, let's go for this, I think. Just to clog up his pawns so he can't just push them on me. And then we're going to have to try and win them. I guess we could also just leave them clogged there, because this is probably his best asset, is these two connected pawns and one of them's a passer. A pass pawn just means that there's no pawns next to it that can be traded for it. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely putting a lot of pressure on me here. Struggling to find the idea. This one's going to be a tough game. For sure. Let's go here. Yeah. Just trying to do my best here, guys. This one's going to be complicated, and like I said, I think these pawns makes the white positions better, actually, than my position. Unfortunately for me. I mean, I have an outside passer too, but it's undefended right now, and I think the priority is stopping these guys. So, yeah. Why didn't go here just to make sure it's defended? I'm not sure yet. I'm looking for this. That's just like an easy bait. Just hoping it falls into. But then he has this actually. Then I'm actually not so sure. Okay. So things are getting interesting now. He wants to trade queens. Is there any way I can take advantage of this? I don't think so. I actually don't think so. I think it might be good for me to trade queens. I think it might end up being good because my queen can't really do anything right now. You know, the 2 squares I'd want, or the 3 squares I'd want to go to, I can't move to. We also have this, but it doesn't really help me with what I was saying earlier. Let's go for this for now. Okay. I think we're okay. We'll see where he moves his queen. Yeah, this pawn is doing a lot of work for him here because it stops me from going here. Okay. So I don't know, man. This is tough. This is really tough. Let's go here. We've got an X-ray to his queen. I'm always looking at this sacrifice, but it doesn't work. So for instance, this just doesn't work. Because he doesn't have to take with the pawn. What's been my fastest win? I think the last stream I showed, I won in like 5 or 6 moves, something ridiculous. But yeah, that's only from your opponent misplaying, really. I mean, like, you're playing correctly, and then they just don't play correctly, you know? If you're playing a competent opponent, you shouldn't be winning that quickly. Like, the classic Scholars Mate, I think, is 4 moves, and, yeah, you cannot be getting checkmated in, like, less than 10 moves. I mean, even, like, getting checkmated in 10 moves is... You've, like, clearly just made a huge mistake. And, you know, you might not know the line, you know? But that's where the learning comes in. I'm, like, pretty nervous about the position I'm in right now. I think he has a lot of pressure on me. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do about it. So... I don't know, guys. This one's gonna be a tough game. Maybe I should have gone for the queen trade. These pawns are really causing me problems. Let's go, I mean, I don't know if that's even good. I'm thinking of, like, trying to trade off the dark square bishop to free up this square for my queen. Help me threaten that. Just weaken some stuff up, right? Because if he has to push it, then that weakens the square for me. I can just kind of go back. And then if he pushes again, then this is weak again. And then all of a sudden his pawns are running away from his king. I think that's a good idea while we keep this stuff kind of locked up. Okay, so that hangs a bishop. So thankfully we got a little lucky that my opponent got impatient and hung a bishop. We'll take that. And yeah, now I can probably just go for a queen trade. Like so. Actually, you should probably take with the rook first. No need to like complicate things in case the queen moves out of the way and can still get a rook trade. But I think trading the queens now would be very good for me. All right. Not bad. All right, he's down to a minute as well. So yeah, this is going to be a win. Relatively slow game, and then my opponent just ends up blundering. But like I said, in these lower rated games, you know, I would say like anything under 1600. I mean, that's a lot of how it's going to go. Like, you're going to play really good chess for, you know, 9 minutes, and then just make one oversight, and your opponent's up a minor piece, which at like 1300, people should be able to convert that into a win. So, yeah, I mean, it's tough, man. Chess is a tough game. But yeah, it looks like he's going to end up timing out if he, yeah, I think he's cooked here. He might not even be in the game. We'll see. But even if he makes a move, you can't hold up a losing position with 10 seconds on the clock. So, yeah, that's going to be a win. Fortunately for my opponent, he blundered first. Happens. All right, sweet. That's a good win there. Yeah, it looks like I had one miss. It's okay. I don't want to review that. Okay, let's go into one more game, I think. And then we can maybe play something else. So yeah, new 10 minutes. All right, here we go. Start with e4. That was a tough game, though. That was a tough game. I think he had a lot of good pressure on me until the end there. Let's go for this. All right, pretty sure I'm just always going here. See if he knows the line. Been studying this line a lot recently, so I should be good to go here. No, he's gonna immediately sacrifice. That's quite weird. Should I pick up the knight or should I go for the fork? Not, I mean, both are good, right? Like, neither is a bad option. But if I go for the fork, I think he has this, so let's just pick up the knight. Don't think that's ever a bad thing to just pick up a knight. Alright, then he goes for this. So, yeah, I mean, I guess that does make sense. I've actually never seen somebody play the line like this. But yeah, it does make sense. Alright. So I guess things did not work out how we wanted them to. I'll have to look at that after. Let's just take it. Let's just take it, and then let's go here. I think this is still fine for us. It's definitely not bad. But yeah, I've never actually seen that variation. I'll have to look at that after. Okay, so he's going to keep his queen playing rather aggressively. Let's go here now. Alright. Always good to get tempos on the queen. Let's go and castle. And yeah, so like I would still say this is probably good for white, but I guess it's probably about even. Um, just trying to think. I don't think there's like really any tricks right now. So, sure, we can go for that. I would actually really love him to take. Whoops, to take this knight. So we'll see. I think it's only good for me if he takes the knight. I just get my bishop here. So yeah, we're gonna even encourage him to do so. All right, he's refusing to make the trade. Let's go. Might want to reroute even. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Where do I want to put this knight? I guess this is fine for now. Just keep chasing that bishop around. Looking for this square probably. You know, something like this. Okay, so he is going to give me the trade now, but I don't actually want it like that. I'm going to go for a trap. Right? Trap the bishop. Alright, he sees it, obviously. But it also gives me this. I think we'll take that. He's probably going to have to trade for it now, but then I just get right back on that square. We'll see how this goes. What's my favorite opening? E4, knight f3. A lot of interesting stuff there. Like, like the fried liver and various other rapid attacking ideas. Like what I showed at the start of the game. So it's this. This is my favorite opening. Like I said, I've actually never seen somebody play like this. It's actually interesting. I know it's not the correct line though, so I'm gonna have to look at it after to see like how to exploit that. But yeah, I can show you guys like the full line after this if you want. Might be good to brush up on it. All right. So I'm probably just gonna get kicked out here. Let's go for this while we can. Probably gonna end up back here. Yeah, unless I want to trade for the bishop, which I don't know. I mean, that's not bad, right? It's just like my knight had such a good square here. Let's trade for the bishop. Bishops are generally better than knights. So now I have a bishop and he has a knight. So yeah, it's a minor thing, but any advantage I think you should take, right? He's gonna take back, obviously. Play the rook. Try and win this pawn. He's just gonna play his rook. I mean, yeah. There's gonna be a little bit of a power struggle here for this pawn. That's fine. I don't know why he's hesitating. Yeah, because on moves like that where you're obviously gonna take back, you should just do it so you don't waste too much time. Okay, so he's gonna go for a pawn chain instead. In that case, let's go here. Something like this, and then push. Or maybe we should... Yeah, okay. Okay. I see. Okay, I see. Yeah. Definitely a good move for my opponent there. Let's come back to defend it. And then I might have to actually stack on it and then push. We'll see. We'll see. This move as well. Couple ideas. But I think he's probably got a better position here, but the material's even, so, you know, anything could happen, man. Anything could happen. Let's go for a queen trade. I think I would love a queen trade right now. Okay, so this... not yet, not yet. We have to go here first. This weakens this pawn, though. Something I have to keep in mind. Okay. However, it might be worth it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Complicated. Yeah, so like if well, let's see what he does next, but I think I'm looking for this. But he is this, and then maybe push. Either push or take. I'm not sure. I don't think I want to take, because then there's this idea. All right. Our queen sees the knight as well, so if we can lure this away somehow, that would be nice. We'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. Definitely things are getting dangerous now. Okay, he's going to stack on me. If he's going to do that... Man. Just worried about this. I think I might have to go for this. Yeah, let's go for this. Let's go for this. So this defends this pawn, prepares the push. I also have this, which I think I should go for. I think he got too excited about a pawn here. Well, I mean, that's a good defense. He's kind of just pushing on me. He's going to get a really big chain, actually. Yeah. A little bit less than ideal. I don't know, man. I don't know. Trying to think which square we want to go to, if we even want to do that. I don't know, man. This is tricky. Let's go here. Another trap here if this pawn gets out of the way. Well, we have to clear this. We have to clear the rook out of the way first. So he pushed. I think I'm gonna push as well, actually. Looking for this. Okay. Let's go for that. Yeah, this rook is really saving the day for him here. Okay, so he completely missed that my rook was defending. Unfortunately for him, he has now blundered the game away. Still playing. Respect. Okay. Let's go here. Did we want to do that? Sure, let's go here. Wouldn't mind trading some rooks here. And then he abandons the game. Okay. Well, yeah, we had 4 misses. That was a complicated game. Let's run a game review on that. I'm curious. All right.
Way to keep your eyes open. Grabbing that free piece saved you from a worse position.
Yeah. All right, let's start the review.
Opening with the king's pawn controls the center. E5. Knight F3 develops the knight toward the center.
This guy's a little loud. Let's turn him off. Yeah, okay. So what was the idea here? It was this. Okay. And then what do you go from here? Just break in the center? That's crazy. What about this? Oh, you just take it. And then now you take, and then what about this? You just keep pushing. Yo, this is a crazy line. Here. Push him out. He's gonna give it to me. No, because of that. So hold on. I want to follow this line a little bit until I can see that we're in a better position here. Okay. This is a crazy line, man. And no, you don't even take it. So wait, what happens if you take it? It's fine. It's just like a little premature. Okay, so what about this? And then can we take it now? No, what is this line? I guess it's pinned, so they're not worried about taking it. Yo, this is ridiculous. It doesn't, bro, it backs up. That is absurd. It's just gonna go back, right? Yeah. You have to take it. It doesn't. Why would it take the knight, dude? This is craziness. Okay, now you take it, right? Because it's not pinned anymore. Yeah. That's absurd, dude. And then what, castle? Long castle? No. Oh, well, yeah, the knight first. Okay. And then what, long castle now? Yeah. Okay, that's absurd. Wow. So, okay, so we'll just have to remember this, break in the center. And then take the knight. And then kick out. This is kind of a long thing to remember. Defend. And then you get this pin. And then this is kind of the idea. And then we might just simplify right away so I don't have to remember the rest of the line. And then now we're up a minor piece. Okay. Very interesting. Although, yeah, wait. So what, you have to go here and then like this? Wait, you just give up the knight? Oh, because it can't take us the pin. Yeah. Okay, very interesting line. I can show you guys my favorite line, or like what I usually am like looking to play. So it'll be like this. Like this. So kind of what we just played. And then the correct idea from the opponent is like so. Yeah, back here, right? No, sorry. Here first, then here, like this, and then now you come back here. So this is the line, and as you can see, like it's completely even, but we've created some weaknesses for black. And also, if they don't play completely correctly, there's some sneaky traps. So, like, for instance, like we just saw, apparently this is just winning already, +2. And if they, I don't know, I mean, like, if they do anything else, like, the threat is this square, right? So either check with the bishop or this knight fork, okay? So, yeah, I mean, like, they kind of have to play this. That's the line. And then, like I said, if they don't like know it fully, so like if let's say they take, it's still winning with this sacrifice. So you get this, and I believe the queen, yeah. So then the queen comes out with check, and then where's the king want to go? Forward, and then yeah, you add you add pressure to this knight. So now we have 3 pieces looking at it and only 2 defending. Okay, so it's just gonna end up losing the knight. Well. Okay, well, hold on. Let's follow the line a little bit further now. Hang on. So yeah, it actually hangs on to its knight, but its king is stuck in the center of the board. So, yeah. And then the sacrifice should end up paying off. In the long run, let's just keep following the top line for a moment here. Another sacrifice. 2 pieces sacrificed, and then we get one immediately back. But yeah, so like as you can see, right, so like this is kind of the point of the line, is to get the king out in the open so that you can attack it pretty much. And you just keep chucking stuff at it, get the rook in there, you know, and just try and make a play. Yeah, but it is actually even. But it's not easy to play this with black, you know, it's not easy to play like this. All right. I think that's all the chess we're going to do today. Just leave that open in case we come back to it. And let's play some CS. If it lets me, actually. I was playing earlier, and it said I like flagged anti-cheat. Guys, I'm not running cheats. I think that's relatively clear from my gameplay. But, yeah, it flagged me for anti-cheat. I don't know why. So, let's see. And then I'm going to go eat dinner, and then I'll come back, hopefully with some interesting new developments. I've been planning a PokeMMO Kanto speedrun rate. Yeah, the anti-cheat is flagging me for some reason. I'm not sure why, guys. I really wish that I knew. Like I said, I am not running cheats. That's fine. I guess we can try SL for a little bit. But yeah, I've been planning a speedrun race of Kanto and PokeMMO with Ruse. Hopefully that starts tonight. If not, we'll get it going eventually. But yeah, I've just been talking to him off stream a little bit. So that'll be fun. And yeah, I've been kind of waiting to do that because I made a video about like how to best make it to the late game in PokeMMO, and my advice was literally just speedrun the game. So I think it'd be good to like show off some strategies with that. And I'm not going to be doing it like exactly what I recommended because we're going to do a Kanto race first, and then I'll probably end up speedrunning the rest of the game after with like the strategy I was kind of talking about, which is abusing level cap across all 4 regions and kind of playing them at the same time. Let's see if we can get in here. Nope, dang it. Try again. It says 24 or 25. Incredibly unfortunate. Oh? But yeah, and then I'll do that for the other 4. But it'll be good to show off, like just from scratch. Oh, game just crashed. Fantastic. Let's try that again. Been having some fun playing SL recently. I know I gotta play some other games though, but for now this has been fun. Could even jump into Minecraft. We could do that actually. We have enough time to beat the Ender Dragon, I think, for sure. Could definitely go for that. Let's see if we get into SL though. If not, maybe we beat the Ender Dragon right now. Alright. Yeah, so let's just try these. These are the only servers I'm allowed to join, unfortunately. We can try this. I was talking to the Discord. Yeah, it doesn't look like they got it resolved for me, unfortunately. Suspected alternate account in use. Yeah, I did actually contact the staff. So, bummer. I mean, I guess they're busy, obviously, doing other stuff. So, it is what it is. Let's just try this, like, one more time. Oh? Looks like we're in, guys. How we doing over here? Ugh. Thanks for tuning into the stream, everybody. Alright, are we in, or what's going on here? Hello? I don't know what's going on here, guys. What the heck? Just black screened. Hello? Uh-oh. Okay. I don't think we're getting into SL today, unfortunately. We can keep the window open just in case, like, it comes in clutch, but you know what? Let's just do a run of insider trading. Oh, wait. Did it just... Hold on, wait. No. Okay. We'll leave this open in case it, like, figures itself out. Let's play some insider trading, though. This has been fun. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so unfortunately, we have to play on normal. That's okay. I've showed this off in a stream before. It's pretty fun. All right, let's try and get a win. Music is fire in this game. Let me know if it's too loud for you guys. All right, let's start it up. All right, so we're gonna go. Let's go like this. And then let's trade. turn it down just a little bit. All right. Up 9%, not bad. Swan, this card screwed me last time, so I'm not gonna take that. This card absolutely screwed me last time. Let's go Bull Trap. Let's go Demand Shock. All right. Let's go Token, sure. Crow Lake, no. Okay. All right, all of these are kind of garbage, to be quite honest with you. These are actually all terrible. So, let's just go Recycler, I guess. Yeah, those were all bad. All right, whatever. All right, we can get some bulls out of the way here. So let's go for that. And then let's try and save our Demand Shock for when we want to trade, because I think this is going to be a skip. Oh, I forgot about the Recycler. Never mind, actually. No. It was, yeah, that was a down day, actually. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Next. The Mirror. This one's great. We're going to take that for sure. And then, actually... No, that's fine. Let's go Mirror and Bull 3. Yeah, let's take it. And yeah, let's get a new perk too. Final Sprint. This is my favorite perk in the game. You know we're taking that all day. Moving, grooving. Oh yeah. Are you kidding? Of course I am. Let's make this a Demand Shock. Okay. And then let's remove a Bear 3 again. Alright, let's try and trade on this. I think it should be slightly up. Alright. Nice. We hit the target. That's all that matters. Huge. So now we should be skipping for the rest of the days, right? Alright, let's go Cub. And let's go Champ. Alright. And let's just start at the next day. How much is this? +5. Alright, let's remove the Demand Shock. Let's remove the Champ. Oops. And yeah, I think we're good to skip. Should be a massively down day. Yeah, let's just skip. We don't need to waste any more tokens. Alright. Perfect, man. We got the price back to the $100. That's huge. Minus 20%. Very nice. So yeah, if you guys are unaware, you pretty much want to make the market go up when you're trading it to hit the balance. And then once you've hit the balance, you really want the market to go down. Yeah, to control the price. So let's go Cub again, I think. Bear Trap and Cub, I think is good. Let's get a perk as well. Final Sprint. Double Final Sprint is huge. That's huge. And let's start it up. Okay, so let's go like this. We're gonna take an opportunity to get rid of some bears. And I think we'll just skip. Yeah, let's just skip. Alright, cool. Very nice. Fantastic. Alright, next. What is this? +5 daily tokens weekly. Target decreased. Okay, I'm fine with that. Oh, weekly target. Oh, weekly target increase. My bad. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We can definitely hit that, man. We might need to reroll though for some like actual good stuff. No, let's just get the bears out. Let's get the bears out. Let's go. Let's go Chimp. Bear Trap and Chimp. And then can we get it? Yeah, let's get a new perk as well. So yeah, let's get, okay, so this is huge. So we have triple Final Sprint that's going to be really helpful in manipulating the market. Let's start this up. Okay, So, we're going to move you here. Get rid of some bears. And this might be a skip. No, this is going to be slightly up. So you know what? Let's just move this guy here. Whoops. Let's move you here. And then we'll trade. Alright, it's going to be slightly up. Looks like a little more than slightly. Yeah, that's pretty massively up actually. Alright, huge, huge. Now we only need another 1,000 to hit the target. That's very good. You guys can probably see the power of Final Sprint here and the perks. Alright, let's go another Demand Shock, and let's go Supply Shock. Perfect. Alright, let's start it up, man. Let's start it up. Okay, this... Okay, let's get rid of this, the chimp. Perfect. Okay, so let's move you here. And then this will just be a trade, I think. We could also delete that if we want to. Sure, let's delete this. Perfect, let's trade it. Alright, nice. Almost at the target, man. Almost at the target. Very, very nice. Next. Let's go champ here. Let's go bull trap. I want to check my cards. Yeah. Alright, cool. Very nice, very nice. Let's go ahead and start it up. Okay. We could try and force a win here, so if we go for like... Yeah, let's move you here. Let's move you here. And then let's get rid of this supply shock. Let's get rid of the chimp. Alright, cool. Let's just trade this. Nice. This should get us to the target. Yeah, man. This is why you want a bunch of final sprints. It makes it so easy to manipulate the market. It's so easy. Okay, yeah, we absolutely crushed it. We're going to be skipping from now on and trying to pump the market back down if we can. So let's give that a go. Let's go champ and champ. Confirm. Might want to delete something here. Nah, this is fine. That's totally fine. We're gonna want to get a tribe as well. All right, let's start her up. Yeah, so like on this, I think we're gonna want to remove the good champ. So minus 3%. I think this is fine. Let's just skip. Yeah, not bad, man. Not bad. Definitely took a little bit of price off for next week. Yeah, 20% down. That's huge. And let's go again. So we're going to go bear trap, bull trap, I think, so we can get rid of some of them. And we're going to try and focus on that as well on this next one. Yeah, so let's try and get rid of some stuff here. So let's go... So yeah, this is well put. So like we could go for this and then move this bear trap here. Like so. And that'll help thin out the deck for us. And then we can just skip. Alright, cool. Pretty good. If you have a top game you like to stream, I've been having a lot of fun playing CS2, which is why I was so bummed that like the anti-cheat wouldn't let me get in the game. Guys, I mean, I promise I'm not running cheats. Like I said, I think that's pretty clear if you watch the gameplay, but whatever, man. Whatever. I'm trying to get that figured out. I have no idea why that happened. Alright, next. 3 null cards, that's fine. That's nothing. Alright. Let's just go Investor and Bull Trap, probably. Or the Expert, yeah. That's fine. Actually, I mean, could reroll this. Let's reroll it. Nothing good. Let's reroll again. Oi! Oi! Okay. Let's do that. And let's go Demand Shock. And then we really want to see a Tribe, because that would really help us out. Alright, last one. Ah. Ugh. I guess we'll go Anti-Work. Alright, whatever. Let's start it up. I think this is like already good. No. Oh, wait. No. But they can add plus 0%. I didn't even know that. This is looking like a skip to me, man. Alright. So yeah, we really want to get cards that give you bonuses for how many monkeys you have in the deck because of that negative monkey card we just got. Alright, let's go next. I'm gonna try and roll for it as well. Come on, give it to me. No, we don't, but we get a champ and we get a mirror. So we'll take it. Alright, let's start it up. Okay, so I think we're gonna want to make this an up day, which we can do by just using some tokens here. So, yeah, we're gonna want this here. We're gonna want you here, and then you here. Simple. Alright, trade it. Huge, man. We hit the target. We already hit the target. Okay, huge. So now we're just skipping and trying to tank it. Alright. Another champ and another chimp. We'll take that. Alright, next. So yeah, we're gonna... probably gonna want to remove these guys. Very nice. Alright. That looks good enough to me to trade, so, or I mean to skip. So yeah, let's just skip this now. Should be going relatively down. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Definitely controlling the price well. Okay. Let's just go again. I think we're gonna pick up another token here, but we would really love to see a tribe. That's kind of what I was... Yes, this is huge. So right now it's already plus 7 or plus 11%, right? And as like the negative monkeys keep on making more monkeys, this will just go up. And then we'll take a supply shock because it deletes itself. And we'll go for a token here. Alright, I guess we're gonna go anti-work again. That's fine. Yeah, do we want to delete a card? I don't think so. I think we're kind of chilling right now. Yeah, looks good, man. Looks good. All right, let's go ahead and start it up. This is gonna get mirrored, so let's do this. Let's go like this, and then let's remove our good champ here, and then yeah, let's skip. So this is gonna be huge for us. Plus 20 tokens as well. Always good. Yeah, nice. Very nice, very nice. Alright. Last day for this week. Just gonna go champ and supply shock probably. Confirm that. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so we want to save our champs here. So let's move this. And then let's move this so that we don't lose these guys. And I'm still gonna skip just for the tokens. Oh, and it activates a combo. I didn't even realize that was gonna happen. Kind of cool. All right, cool. Pretty chill, pretty chill. All right, new day, or new week rather. At market close, if daily price change was positive -3, if it was negative +3, that's fine. All right. I'm gonna reroll that. Get a chimp. I'm gonna reroll again. These are not good, man. All right, I guess we can get a champ. Champ and a bear 3. Let's go again, dude. These are all garbage. I have tokens to spend, man. Alright, whatever. It looks like we didn't get anything that good. If it adjacent to a monkey, okay, that's good. Because I don't want to get overrun with the negative monkeys here, you know? Which is starting to kind of happen. Alright. Let's start it up. Okay. So I have an idea. Let's do this. And then let's move this guy here. And this looks like a trading day. So let's take it. Huge. It's massive. Massive. Alright, we're almost at the target. That was just the first day. Alright, next. Go supply shock to man shock. Man, let's just start it up. Let's just start it up, man. Alright, so this is going to be a huge down day. Let's move you here. And then let's move you here like this. And we'll skip. Just want to keep these guys alive. Alright, cool. Very cool. Probably not going to end up buying another perk. Well, actually, I have a lot. So we probably can. Let's go championship. Yeah, I have enough to spend. Let's go ahead and buy another perk. What is this? Gain a stack every time the price falls. Upon reaching 50 stacks, double the amount of owned tokens and delete this perk. No. Let's go for efficient. Alright, let's start it up. We're almost at the goal, guys. Can we make this an up day? I think we can. Yes, we absolutely can. So let's go and move this guy here. And then let's move you here. And then let's move you here. Huge. Absolutely huge. All right, cool. We'll take that. All right. Absolutely smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. So, yeah. Pretty clean run so far, guys. Pretty clean run. I believe that's the end of the game. Yeah. So, all right. Doesn't really matter now. Just go trade guru, I guess. And a bull 3. Sure, that's fine. And let's start the next week. Alright, let's just go like this. And let's even go like this. And, yeah. Actually, you know what, too? Let's go here. And let's trade. Alright. Yeah, pretty massive, guys. 33,000. Let's go. And we're on the final day here. All right. That was a pretty smooth run. Go for a tribe and go for a supply shock. Start it up. Nice, we got one here. And then like this. And that should be pretty massive. Yeah, I think you guys are seeing the power of final sprint here. Alright, sweet. 121k. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And I think that was a wrap on the game there. Bang. It's a fun game, man. I hope the full thing comes out with like 10 weeks or something. It would definitely be fun. Alright, I think that's going to be it for now, guys. I do intend on streaming in like an hour or so. So hopefully I'll see you there. But thanks for tuning in. And yeah, like I said, hopefully I'll see you in about an hour. Peace.